ladies and gentlemen. This is Nick from Combat Evolved. Today we're down at Team Crossface in Watford. I've got the pleasure of having an interview and being able to watch train with Sam Patterson, UFC welterweight. Sam, how you doing, man?
I'm always good, mate. Thank you very much, and thank you for having me on your show.
Nah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Like I said, we've been seeing you work up a sweat, getting those rounds in today. Tell us a little bit about training. How's it going at the moment?
Yeah, it's good. At the moment, I'm in the gym twice a day. As you know me personally as well. You know I work hard, and I'm just waiting for a fight date. But till then, I'm in the gym twice a day, improving my skill set and doing what I love.
Well, that's actually quite a good segue in a question I was going to ask you anyway. So you've just said that you're waiting for a fight date. I know you're not in camp at the moment, but how does your non-camp training day differ to when you are in camp?
It's not much different. I would just say the intensity changes. Obviously, when I've got a fight coming up, Dave, the coach, is putting multiple partners on me, putting me in shark tanks. Everything just gets a bit more intense. My mindset changes. Obviously, I'm preparing for a date, I'm preparing for an opponent. Whereas when I'm out of camp, it is just literally improving my skill set. So I haven't got no one else to focus on. I haven't got to focus on a striker that I'm fighting or anything like that. So yeah, in camp, it's just the intensity changes. 2-3 sessions a day. Out of camp, I train twice a day anyway, but it's more on skill set and improvement.
So that's quite an interesting way of putting it. The fact that you're doing that many sessions, regardless of if you're in camp or not. You know, we speak to some fighters when they're not in camp, they're a bit more chilled, they're a bit more relaxed, but you sound like it's 100% gear 5, gear 6 all the time. What is it that gives you that drive and that motivation to be in there all the time?
Well, like I think about this a lot, and my partner even said it to me the other day, like, how are you staying so motivated when you haven't got a fight coming up? And it's like, what else would I be doing? I love this shit. Like, I don't know if I can swear on this, but...
No, you can swear, it's fine.
Yeah, like, I love what I do. I truly do. Like, if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would still be in here first thing in the morning training. I don't do this, it is my job now, but I love it. I got into this game because I loved it. And the fact I get to wake up every day and do what I love, it don't need motivation. I would do it anyway. And there's time, don't get me wrong, everyone has days where you don't want to get up and do what you'd like. There's days where my body's tired and I don't want to do it. But if I've done it once or twice where I haven't wanted to train and I didn't, I have felt worse not doing that session than just toughing it out, come in and train. Some of my best sessions are the ones I didn't want to do. But yeah, I've got nothing else to do. If I weren't doing this, I don't know what else I'd be doing. So I love it. I train every day. Yes, that's a detriment, like bad thing, and sometimes because I overtrain. As you know me, probably my biggest weakness is I overtrain. But overall, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else doing anything else. I'd rather be training twice a day, improving my skill sets, becoming a better person, better athlete, and then getting put in the cage at the end of it. So I love work.
Outside of the cage, do you tend to watch a lot of MMA?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I'm a fan first. I was a fan before I was in the UFC. I'm a fan of the UFC, and I'm in the UFC. It's kind of trippy actually sometimes, because like I actually said it to a guy in the sauna the other day that recognised me, and he's like, "Is it not weird, like being in the situation you're in?" I'm like, "It is when I watch the UFC, because I was a fan first. So when I watch it, it's like, whoa, these UFC fighters. Now I am one of them. Like I step in that same cage they step in, and I fight the same they do. Like you used to put them on a pedestal, like wow, UFC fight, but now I am one of them. So yeah, I don't know where the question was going, but being a UFC fighter is the pinnacle of what everyone wants to be. But at the end of the day, I'm a complete martial artist, and whoever you put in front of me, I'm going to be.
Excellent, excellent. And moving away from UFC, moving away from fighting, you've talked a little bit about, obviously, this is what you watch, you live it and breathe it. What does Sam Patterson do when he's not training, and what does Sam Patterson do when he's not beating people up?
Not much. To be honest, I live and breathe this, and I will live and breathe this till I retire. I said I want to make it to 36. I started fighting when I was 16. So if I got 20 years, I would want to give the best 20 years I can, because I don't want to be, I always said it years ago, that I never wanted to be, there's nothing wrong with this, be the guy in the pub watching UFC on the screen say I could have done that. I would hate that. So I'd rather give it my absolute all for these 20 years, which is a very small period of time really in the lifespan, to the UFC, to the MMA game, be 100% in with everything I do, and then when I'm 36 and I hang it up and I retire, then I'll do something else in my time. Right now, I train twice a day, I go home, I watch fights, I spend time with my missus, she's a real one, trust me, she's been with me from the get-go, and she understands how dialed in I am for this game, and she respects that, because there's not a lot of people out there that would allow me to have this kind of focus, because nothing else matters to me. Like, it's very selfish in a way, but I feel like you have to be if you want to be like one of the best in the world. And that's what I am. I'm so dialed in, I will be, to the day I hang up the gloves.
Well, that's actually interesting. I want to ask about the day you hang up the gloves. What do you see yourself doing?
I'm right now, I'm trying to be smart. Obviously, with the money I make and stuff like that, I want to go into property, buy a few properties. There's nothing wrong with like people that work normal 9 to 5s and drop. It just ain't for me. And I would hate to dedicate the amount of time, and you've seen the amount of time and sweat and energy and blood that I put into this, and have to go back to work in a normal job after. So I'm trying to make the right investments now and decisions now, so when I do retire, or towards the end of my career, I'm not fighting because I have to, I'm fighting because I want to, and the money I've made, I've invested it, so when I finish fighting, that I live off that kind of money.
The passive income, as they say.
Yes, yeah. So again, I've got I'm sure, I'm so dialed in on this career right now that nothing else matters to me. Like, I don't look past nothing. Like, I only see this. So when I'm 36, if you ask me that question again, maybe I've got a coffee shop, maybe I've got something, like if I find something else I'm interested in. But right now, all I'm interested in is this, and giving everything to this.
Well, look, I think you've let something slip there. You've talked a bit about the property. I know you've just bought a property yourself.
Yeah.
How's that been going? How have the renovations been going?
Yeah, you know me personally. I'm not a fan. Again, my partner is, she handled most of the renovations, because when I've got a fight coming up, nothing else matters. I am so dialed in. And we've been renovated. We bought a rundown place, renovated it, done it all up, and I live in it now, so it's lovely. But yeah, it's not for me. You see a couple of them videos on socials, me painting walls. Fuck it.
So you mean to tell me you're going to be one of the landlords who just turns up, collects a check, and if they don't pay the money, you might just give them a quick 1-2, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I think they'll know who I am just with the ears, so I won't have to give them the 1-2. But I'm saying you ain't picking up, like, mate. Again, I say this now from the situation I'm in.
Yeah.
It's like my other, like Dave, Charlie, they say I'm a great coach when I teach once a week when I haven't got a fight coming up. But I hate coaching, in the fact that I am so focused on being a fighter that I don't care about coaching. But when I'm 36 or whatever age I get to when I'm retiring from the game, I might love it. I might love something else. I might love renovating property and turning over. There's one thing for sure, everyone loves money. And whatever brings in money, I might do, you know, but I'm never going to sit on my ass. I struggle to sit still at the best of times, and that's what got me so good at this sport. So when I do retire from fighting, I'm sure I will find something else I'm passionate about and give it my all to, and hopefully be successful in something else as well.
All right, Sam. Sam's been training here. Well, we've been about 10 years, I reckon. Probably over 10 years now. So yeah, he's been the 10-year experiment. Sam has grown over the years in many ways. He's got uglier, but with that, he's got much better technically. He's like a sponge. You give him techniques, he will investigate them. He will dissect them. He will come up with his own things. It's great. He's like I said, a sponge. He will take the technique and really absorb them well, and try and really make them his own. Sam's work ethic is second to none. He's, like I said, he's like the perfect kind of student in a sense where you give him something, give him some information. He doesn't, what I try to do with everybody is not give them, do this, do that. I give them the information and then they run with it, make it their own. And Sam's a perfect example of that. He'll go off, he'll explore, he'll research, he'll find new things, maybe things I don't know about that are new or that are old, bring them back to the table, and then we work at them So yeah, so his work ethic is second to none. I ain't got to worry about him. If anything, in the beginning, it was a struggle to get him to slow down and take his recovery seriously. But as he's got more into the game and more wiser, he's now putting all the bits and pieces together in order to make himself a complete package. Yeah, I think Sam, I don't think, the trouble is, a lot of people say, oh, what does he deserve, what this, what that. I don't think necessarily in life you get what you deserve. I think you more so get what you can handle. And I think Sam's got some broad shoulders and he can handle whatever, especially the UFC throw at him. I think he deserves more fights, more exposure. But again, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you can handle, and what you go get is what you really get. Sam still cleans the gym. He's not a prima donna. Sam first came to me, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. I said, okay, let's do a deal. You clean the gym, and you can come and train. And we worked out a little thing now, and he still cleans the gym. He still grab the mop, and he still clean up. He's a humble guy, and that's what makes him, like, you know, one of the stay fast in the gym. He's not thinking he's some big dude. He just gets on with it and mucks in, and is one of the team, you know. That's what happened in India. I would be in a room with Sam Jr. and I had a new Note. I had the Note 8.
Oh yeah.
And the Note 8 was the first camera phone to have like the depth of field. So I'll be taking all his pictures. I got it like a week before we went to India, so I was like, oh wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I'd take a picture of him and get someone, look at it. Send to me. The next thing you know, it's up, it's model.
I remember that when the train came out.
Sam is a difficult training partner, but also a great training partner. He's the hardest working person I've ever seen in my life. He pushes everyone to get better, which is a good thing, but it does mean that everyone gets tough rounds all the time. So it's hard to hold Sam back a little bit. Sometimes I feel like he may train too hard, but he's a great partner to have. Oh, mate, the rounds with Sam in my career, I couldn't have asked for a better training partner. He pushed me every single round. He gave me different looks. He would emulate people that I was meant to be fighting, and he's always pushing me to the maximum I could go. I honestly think Sam will go all the way to the top. Like I said before, I've never seen anyone who works harder than he does. Every little weakness that you can possibly think of, he will work on it. He's always trying to get better knowledge, and everything that he works on improves. So I can see him going all the way to the top. Mate, Sam's work ethic, for me, is second to none. I honestly used to pride myself on being the hardest worker in the room until Sam turned up, and then I just couldn't keep up. He works harder, not just physically, but I think mentally than anyone I've ever seen, especially in this sport. He will put the extra hours in his recovery, he puts his extra hours into his research, he puts his extra hours into the diet, nutrition, everything. So he's definitely, his work rate's better than anyone I've seen.
But look, I know you're a very driven guy. I know the end goal is obviously a title around your waist, but I just want to go back. Let's talk a little bit about before the UFC, before the bright lights of the arenas, back to the leisure centres. What was it like then, and what's your mindset like now? Like, has anything changed? You know, has the way you see training changed at all, or is it still just another day in the office?
Yes and no. Yes, it has changed. Obviously, I'm fighting in front of like 20,000 people now, and a lot more eyeballs in the biggest organisation, which was always the aim. But fighting in a leisure centre, it's still a fight at the end of the day, me versus someone else. It's just more eyeballs on it. And that's something I did actually misplace. Obviously, my UFC debut, I was caught up more in the moment of everything around me, being in the UFC, having the shorts on, the crowd, than I was actually focused on the most important thing, the actual fight. And that's why I lost. But every other fight before that, it was about getting to the UFC. It was about becoming a UFC fighter. And I lost that focus of actually what was important, and the fight is what is important. Fuck everything else. Like, if it was in a car park, me versus someone else, it is a fight at the end of the day, and that's how I approach it now. You see me walk into the cage, I am dialed in and focused. I will take it all in, the crowd, the UFC, the fans, after the job's done. Until that point, it's me versus someone else. It's my dream versus someone else. And yeah, you have to go through that build-up of fighting in leisure centres, fighting for no money, to get to the point of being a UFC fighter and maybe earning a bit of money. So.
Well, look, Sam, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for letting us watch you train. Thank you for giving us the time for the interview. Can't wait to hear some news. Can't wait to see some next fight. Thank you very much, my man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Excellent.